and she didn't go make the buy, but the police pulled over and searched the whole car. And the little boy was the 3-year-old sitting there in the car seat with a backpack on.
Yeah.
And one of the police said, "I know this bitch ain't done what I think she did." And they took the backpack off the little boy.
Shit, they found it in the elementary school though. How the fuck you get in there?
Oh, that's the
another
one.
one.
That's the one where the little boy, the daddy had the same kind of Nike backpack as the son.
Yeah,
And the mama packed it. The mama gave the little boy the backpack to take to school, and he didn't know he had a gun and some dope in the backpack.
Yeah. I was like, hold on, this is another one.
Yeah, it had a gun and dope in the backpack. I said, the school teacher said she was going through the backpack, getting their clothes out, just getting piss on herself. She said, a brick of coke and a loaded pistol. See, nigga like me would have said,
well, I'm gone.
Nah, I didn't.
I would have finished the day off.
Yeah, I'd have took it to the car and been like, well, that didn't come to school.
Man.
And then I'd have been, and then they'd be like, we know it came. I'd have been like, do you really want me to say that it made it here? Or do you want to take that loss and go about your business?
Man.
Most motherfuckers, I would be like, so I wouldn't even have the conversation. As soon as I came up there and the police had that motherfucker surrounded, and they let me get my child, we ain't never got nothing to talk about.
Man, I'm gone.
I'm not gonna go up in there asking them folks in the daycare, which one you,
Which one you took my brick?
No. You got that.
Which one of you took my brick?
You got that.
Hey, guess what? It's either I'm going for a reward. Hey, nigga, your son got a package here.
Oh, yeah,
You drop me off 5 bands.
Yeah, if you ain't about that life, you gonna be like, man, look here, man. If one of these white folk would have went through your son's backpack today, you would have had a bad day. So do you want to bring me 5, say 10 bands? I'm looking at this bag, it's about 30, 40. Just bring me 5 up here.
Because I know you got 5 bands.
And you ain't got to come up in the school. You can go out there to my car.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Leave the money there. If the money ain't nothing there, guess what?
I'm gonna be watching the car. I'm gonna be watching the car. And if you think you finna run off in the back, I'm going down there 1 month.
I'm getting on the intercom. Security!
Security!
Police!
That's when you go out there and you put the dummy pack back in the backpack and put it in the car just in case he don't leave the money. Then when he come back to him, man, what kind of games you playing? Oh, I just make sure. I got more money than you got it. Yeah, you get the fake shit the first time. The second time you get the real shit. You feel me? I had to make sure you wasn't the cop.
That nigga had a full brick.
Yeah, he had a brick in the kid's backpack. It was insane. I thought to myself, I said, hey, you know what I was tripping off for earlier? Hey, how about I got caught up in a conversation with this woman online. I don't know who the hell she was, but she was talking about Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj's husband, Nicki Minaj's husband is a sex offender, right? So she was like, how the hell this bitch gonna call and keep getting online, getting mad at other men for telling her, bitch, what's wrong with you? You gotta be a sick motherfucker. You know what I mean? And then, what was so crazy, and this woman had me so fucking fascinated in this shit, I started Googling and reading the whole thing while I was online. I was live, right? So People Magazine called Nicki Minaj and her husband in for an interview to see what this love story was.
Yeah.
This bitch honestly thought that these folks would get in there and they'd really do anything but ambush her punk ass. So they get in there and I'm reading the whole article, and it's like they asked now how her and her husband met. They're like, well, we met in school. So it's like a love story. So then they ambush his punk ass like, didn't you rape somebody when you were 16? I said, damn! Then they gave, no. Man, but it's an article, and this bitch actually sit down for this article. So then the People Magazine people was asking Nicki Minaj about the situation. They were like, because she already told them that she met this motherfucker in high school. So you knew the motherfucker he raped, and you knew that he raped somebody.
She probably knew the motherfucker he raped.
She knew who he raped. You know what I mean? But she was trying to save face in a whole other situation. And then when I got to reading their whole bio and all that shit. When they pop up legal issues with Nicki Minaj, guess what they pop up? Every rape case he ever had. It ain't even talking about her. It's talking about him. You know what I mean? But then when you start digging deeper, you find out the real reason. Like, this bitch say she went to school with her husband.
Yeah.
This chick went to prison for rape. Thank you, what? He went to prison for rape. So when Nicki Minaj went to prison for rape, this motherfucker, he ain't talked to this bitch until 2019. We talking about since 95. So now listen to what it was. He was the pretty boy. I went and seen like little high school pictures of him and versus her. He was the high school pretty boy type nigga, might have been selling a little dope, ended up being a rapist because he had 2 rape cases.
He told him, the bitch
So-
told him no.
Yeah.
He said, fuck you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm too pretty for you not to let me take that pussy. And that's what happened in this situation. But then when I got to doing a little bit deeper and I looked at Nicki Minaj's high school picture and I looked at his, I could tell that, you know,
She was a neighborhood bop.
she was a neighborhood whore.
Yeah.
And he wasn't fucking with her. But then he realized in 2019, he figured out a way to get in contact with that bitch because that bitch was fascinated with him in school.
Yeah.
So this was this bitch fascination of
She's
this
like,
pretty
I'm
boy.
falling up
Thing.
now. I can
She
get
like,
it.
I got money now, I can get this nigga, you feel me? And she brought this nigga in not thinking that this bitch already had kids already before she married this motherfucker and then she had children. And by
Now you
doing
bringing
a known sex offender. It's like bringing
like your probably your little dog, your
Man,
little boy.
look.
Like you gay,
It's like bringing a goddamn lion in a motherfucking room full of number steaks. You feel me? Like a room full of
shit, I got a
steaks.
mama, the daughter.
But now, then I'm telling you, I got caught up in the whole doing the research on it, man. Come to find out, nigga Minaj's brother, her real brother, he a sex offender.
So she just you.
So no. What I got to now listen. When I got to digging deeper, I figured out something about her. She was touched as a child by some motherfucker, right? Cause that's the reason she became a slut, a stripper. You know what I mean? Cause most motherfuckers just become strippers. Huh?
No, I said I always start like
Most motherfuckers that become strippers, they sell pussy or something. They got some kind of traumatic childhood. Somebody touched them and raped them.
Yeah.
So then when I got to doing the research, I'm like, damn, my brother a sex offender, and this wasn't the first time he done raped some goddamn bad. Might have raped her. But then I got to thinking, well, maybe her husband raped her when they were young, and she fell in love with her attacker. You feel me? That's a syndrome, man. That's for real. Man, that's a syndrome, man. Look, motherfuckers, look, I tell you, man.
Like that nigga loves me.
He loves me. He just don't know how to express it, but to tie me up and rape me. You feel me?
Fuck
Bitch,
that.
that ain't love.
I wish my daughter was
Man.
touching her.
I'm gonna knock
You taking
her.
a trip down the floor.
But then look, listen to this shit right here. But they break her whole life down, man. People Magazine, man, it fucked me up. People Magazine made that bitch look real stupid. So People Magazine, you know what I mean, say in 2019. They met back up in 2019, first time in life.
Yeah.
You know, that bitch went from, she was in a relationship with Meek Mills.
What's the Jamaican nigga name?
She was in about 3-4 relationships back to back.
Jamaican nigga from
And then, but the other relationship she was in, there was people that was, you know what I mean, rappers and people that had a little money.
Yeah.
And, but then she went and got the motherfucking
Out of
rapist.
jail.
Nah, he was already
He
free.
was already out, but
But look this
jailbird.
shit. Just to catch to the situation. The first time that Nicki Minaj's house got raided is when she moved to California with her husband, a known sex offender, and he didn't register as a sex offender. So anywhere he go, he got registered as a sex offender. And then he's a level 2 sex offender. He's a level 2 sex offender, meaning that he's a violent sex offender.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning that he gotta report to a parole officer for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you gotta have
She
a pistol around
and
there.
then the crazy thing about it is she can't never have a secret life because as long as she married the dude gotta put his physical address online on the sex offender register.
Oh,
So she
her
can't.
own address can't be seen.
No, because he can't say then I'm putting that on there because my wife is a celebrity. Them folks like, I don't give a fuck about your wife being a celebrity. You're a predator, motherfucker. You's a goddamn sex offender. Your wife married a motherfucking lethal weapon, and we need to know where that motherfucker lay his head at. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people don't know that when them sex offenders move in neighborhoods, they gotta go. They supposed to notify everybody in the neighborhood that they are registered sex offender. You feel me? They gotta go to all the schools and shit and tell anybody that's near them that them motherfuckers is predators. You hear me?
Just wait there. What do you want us to do? You can do whatever you fucking like. They did not listen to me. They got body armor. That gun will do nothing. And this is not your money. Fucking go, go, go!
Man, I couldn't be up in the bank. Motherfucker come up in the bank and I'm working in that motherfucker. That's my last day at work. You know that big? I said, what, you just come outside? Oh, look, I said, if I worked up in a bank and a motherfucker came in there with a slingshot, he got there, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let him have that money. I ain't finna fight you for these folk money. I'm gonna tell you. Man, look,
BB gun. Nigga, that shit hurt.
I don't give a fuck what you got. If you got a weapon, you got possession of whatever's in this bitch. That's why I understand motherfuckers be in convenience stores and they be trying to stop a motherfucker from stealing this shit. This ain't my shit. Man, I'm letting them folk have that shit. What they gonna do? Give you an employee of the employee of the month?
I ain't gonna lie, but look, you wanna know something? My grandma, R.I.P. my grandma, she worked at the Dollar General one day. Nigga, this was the day I was finna go into the Dollar General and find somebody. And my grandma told them, no, don't steal it. Tried to grab the bag, but they had kind of like grabbed away from her. She fell a little bit. Nigga, I went up to that Dollar General, I was ready to kill everything moving. Who the fuck pushed her?
Who pushed my grandma?
Grandma over. Nigga, you gonna push her?
Nigga, push me, motherfucker.
Man, I was over there snapping, man.
Alright, that's how a motherfucker is, man. I tell you what.
I told her, but the lady been gone, though.
Hey, I don't know why I'm so woke, man, right now. I think I slept all day yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Man, my head hurt like a motherfucker, man. I slept about 5-6 straight hours, man. I woke up, man. I'm
Mexican whiskey got his ass.
Man, I won't drink that whiskey no motherfucking more. You can believe that shit.
Nigga said, I'm coming with my own bottle, man.
I'm bringing my own bottle anytime, because I'm telling you, them folks gave me some shit in that cup that fucked me up. It didn't fuck me up till I got towards the house. I'm telling you, so I got on the interstate, I said, God damn. I was thinking to myself, boy, if the cops try to pull me over right now, they got to pull me over somewhere else. Man, when I actually made it to the house, I was physically fucked up, you hear me? I'm talking about I was so fucked up, I didn't know what to say, you hear me? I came in this motherfucker, man, next thing I know, man, I took me a shower, and I barely made it to the bed, you hear me? I barely made it to the bed.
I was like, damn, he finished that first cup kind of fast.
Man, I down
I
there.
see you, look, it was about this much left in that motherfucker. You said, ooh. I said, ooh. Then you said,
Man, I felt like, man, it made me think about listening to this shit, man. I remember first time I ever met some of my white family down in Georgia one time, the country folk. Most of them,
that moonshine.
man, they drink moonshine like pour it in the cereal, eating breakfast.
Yeah.
They on that type of shit. Man, I went down that motherfucker, you know, I'm a hood nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I
take
mean?
this shit.
I drank motherfucking 1738 like by water. Man, I went down there, dude, popped that goddamn moonshine, and then my wife was like, don't drink with them fools. You know what I mean? Even the dude's wife was like, don't be drink. These folks is drunk. Don't drink with these fools. Man, I got the drink, and I took about, and they ain't got no shot glasses.
No, hell no, they got a full cup for your ass.
Nah, they passing the jug around.
Oh, yeah.
They passed the moonshine jug around. They passed that motherfucker around to me. I hit that motherfucker. And then dude like, I know that motherfucker hit you. I was like, nah, that motherfucker bump. I was like, that didn't do nothing. It was cool. You feel me? These older niggas too, man. I mean, look, at this time, I'm in my early 30s. These niggas in their 50s and 60s.
Oh yeah, you tripping.
So
I would never even sat at the table.
But they been drinking all day, frying fish. They waiting on us to come down there. So we pull up. It's a whole bunch of folks out there. They frying fish. Man, they drinking beer like it's water. But they passing that moonshine jar around. I'm thinking that one moonshine jar when I first got down there was the only jar. And them folks went through about 2 pretty. Man, they went through
that whole closet full of the shit.
They making that shit, man.
Oh yeah, that too.
They making it for real. They got a steel in their barn. Man, look, they got the peaches sitting in them motherfuckers. They got the strawberries just sitting in them motherfuckers. They making all different kinds, man. This for the liquor stores even hit that shit, man. I'm like, I get to drinking that motherfucker. I got the jaw dude say, ooh, that young nigga gonna take the whole jaw with him. I'm over there like, yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm drinking that motherfucker, man. Man, look. I told my wife, I said, hey, go out there and give me some fish or something so I can eat it. Man, when she got that fish, I got to eat that shit. Next thing I know, I was in somebody's room in that house. My wife was like, man, look, she got the cold rag on my face. I'm talking about I'm throwing up. I'm begging for motherfucking dear life. And then, man, look, she come up in that motherfucker. Look, my wife auntie come in that bitch and she tell me, she said, baby, I told you don't be drinking with them old motherfuckers. Them old motherfuckers drunk. And her uncle them, they still walking around. It's 3-4 o'clock. They still
around like, yeah.
And they ain't stumbling. Look, the next morning, the uncle them, they got a job.
7 in the morning, 8 in the morning.
They got a job, bro. These folks got a job. Man, look, I'm sitting at their house. They don't went to work, man. These folks went to work by the time they come back by 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. These folks ain't been drinking no moonshine on their job. They out in the country. So they doing rag tractors and shit. But they drinking beer all day. Beer, they pre-warm up. You know what I mean? I wake up in the morning before they left. And them motherfucker was in the kitchen, and the wife, she would cook a big breakfast. Cause you know, it's like probably about 15 family members there. You know what I mean? First time that I ever met none of them. And man, we sitting out there, motherfucker, man, and I'm trying to eat some bacon, and one of the motherfuckers literally took a bowl of Captain Crunch, put a little milk in that motherfucker, and then poured the beer in that motherfucker, and down that motherfucker. He said, "That's a pre-warm up. Let's go." You know what I mean? I said, man, he's a beast. Man, I said, I won't drink with no motherfuckers like that no more in my life. I thought I was dying, man. I swear to God. They taught me about trying to drink with them old motherfuckers. Them old motherfuckers had me turned upside down. I didn't know what to do. You can believe that second day when they came up in that night at night? I didn't fuck with them. Man, look, I went to the liquor store instead of drinking that moonshine. I went to the liquor store and got me a bottle of motherfucking 1738. Oh, they say, are you drinking that pussy drink now? You hear me? And what them old motherfuckers said, you drinking that pussy drink now. They said if you can't light that shit and that shit don't turn a blue flame, it ain't worth drinking. Man, them folks like you drinking piss. But that's the only, like, when drinking beer, that's the reason I don't like drinking beer, man, because beer don't do them make you piss. I don't like beer, you feel me? I drink a beer like right now, I probably drink a beer, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, a beer knock a motherfucker on out, you hear me? You know what I mean? Before I go to sleep tonight, I'm probably gonna take me a couple shots of the 1738, you hear me? Huh? What sauces? What, you got it from the restaurant? What the hell you talking about? Talking about the hot dogs. Nah, I'm good on that motherfucker. I don't eat enough of that shit tonight. I don't eat about 3-4 sandwiches. I can't be going through this type. Hell, shit, I ain't been doing. I was just sitting there getting high and been on live all night. Tell you, I slept all day yesterday. So when I got in this motherfucker, I had to play catch up, you hear me? I had to put up, man, look, I gotta tell you, I gotta start doing my skits more, you hear me? I ain't did a lot of my skits in a long time, and a lot of them is overdue. But you know what I want to see today? The doctor. I want to play doctor today with the doctor. Tell you the doctor. Some nigga ain't done me. The doctor gonna get right. I'll make sure the doctor come over this motherfucker and I'm gonna do her wrong. I'm gonna try to break her goddamn back and try to make her know that she fucked with the right motherfucker this weekend here. I got a little built up stress. I got some built up stress and I need to take it out on something. It might well be that pussy, you hear me? That's the best stress relief in life. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I don't have some motherfucker. I don't been fucking with some females, and you know how when you get to busting that pussy, and all of a sudden she all out, she grabbed you by the back of your head. She said, "What's wrong with you, baby? You hear me? What's wrong? Slow down. What's wrong with you?" She know you got some stress on your mind and the way you beat that pussy. Man, look, I remember, listen to this shit. I remember I was beefing with, like me and my girlfriend was beefing, and I was married, right? I was mad because my girlfriend had found a boyfriend. Yeah. I was pissed the fuck off, you hear me? I was mad at the motherfucker that she found her motherfucking boyfriend, you hear me? Man, look, I'm out with my wife, and I'm looking at my phone, texting this bitch, talking about you dirty bitch, yeah. I can't believe you got a nigga. She like, you got a whole wife at home, man, you hear me? Did nobody tell you go get no motherfucking relationship? You know what I mean? Motherfucker don't understand that you'll be hurt like a motherfucker when you in a two-way relationship, yeah. Especially when you feel like you a king, you got both bitches that you like, yeah, you my bitch. Then you find out this bitch got a nigga, and your bitch got a nigga. You like, God damn, the world don't fell apart.
This is the word part though. They only want to see you when they want to see you.
Oh,
Bitch,
yeah.
fuck you.
Oh man, look, my girlfriend.
They use me for my palate weapon.
Man, look, my girlfriend pissed me off. Look, my girlfriend got married. I was really pissed off. When my girlfriend got married, I went to a wedding. Look, I swear I was at a wedding like that.
Fucking bored.
Look, my wife was like, see, my wife knew this was my friend, but my wife never knew this was my girlfriend.
Man, that's one.
But the crazy part about it is I was at a wedding. And I seen it, you know what I mean? I wasn't the best man. I was just a friend.
You was just there.
I was just
You was
there.
on the list.
You know what I mean? And what's so crazy is that her husband, he already knew that I've been fucking his wife. You know what I mean? For real shit. This dude, he already knew. But they had a kind of relationship where they was two individuals that was building a brand together.
Yeah.
And by them being two successful black people, a man and a woman, they was building a brand together as black people. You feel?
Yeah.
And this motherfucker like white girls. He did. Oh, he kept him a white bitch in the cut. You feel me? Because what tripped me out is, you know what I mean? It was nice. Like, I remember one time she fucked my mind up. And she fucked me up, man. Because, man, I got into one of them situations like every once in a while we have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every once in a while, she'll pop up, I'll pop up, and it got to being emotionally draining because, like she said she got too physical attraction to me. me. She got too attached.
Yeah.
Cause we've been boyfriend girlfriend for like 9-10 years. And I'm married and she married. Yeah, but we boyfriend girlfriend for real shit. Going on dates, going out of town together, all type of shit. So what fucked her up is when she got divorced and I was still married, it was like real fucked up because she had too much time on her hand. Her husband did occupy some of the time of her life. Even though they wasn't married no more, he still occupied her time because they lived in the same house and they still did things together. Even though she knew he had a bitch, they just wasn't fucking. You feel me? So I remember one time she fucked my mind up. Cause I used to hang up on her. She called. I got tired of her. You feel me? Because it wasn't no excitement, but I really love this bitch. I love this bitch with every. I love this bitch right now.
Yeah.
So what tripped me out is she popped up on New Year's Eve like 2 years ago. She called me at like 11:30 at night, bro. 11:30 at night. There's snow on the ground outside. But the bitch she got an SUV, you feel me?
Yeah.
She a doctor. So, you know, the bitch, she said, I'm finna pull up at your house. I said, man, what? She been on my house a billion times. You know what I mean? But since.
In the snow.
But look, I ain't talked to this bitch in over a year. 365 days, guaranteed.
Yeah.
The bitch she blocked my phone number, you feel me? Because I started neglecting the bitch and she said she was getting too much in her feelings that she was going to start pulling up knocking on that door. She said, I'm going to let your wife know, look, nigga, you got to make a choice between me and her.
You want to share it, man.
So, but then it got to the point like when she pulled up on New Year's Eve that night, it fucked me up out the blue. Man, me and the bitch went down the street. The bitch fucked me in her truck. Dropped me back off like a hoe. And I didn't talk to that bitch for 2 more years.
Yeah.
I was fucked up about that shit, man. Man, look. Let me tell you how I ended up back talking to her. I was on Instagram one day and one of my videos went viral. You know what I mean? And the bitch singing. And she called. And I was like, I don't know that number, you feel me? Because it was a number that wasn't the number that she had. So then the bitch, she texted me and was like, this is such. I was like, what you doing? Back up. I'm talking about now.
But look, we always answer, so we.
Man,
what you doing?
After 2 years, I still ain't forgot about this bitch, not because the pussy was good, because she's a good bitch.
Yeah.
You know, and I love her. I'm talking about she called me, you know what I mean? She had moved all the way to Florida, but she had came back just to see me, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about after 2 years, man, and I've been knowing her for damn near 10, 11 years. Man, that body's so goddamn right, man. I'm talking about,
he said, oh, she's still.
she ain't got no kids.
She ain't no kids.
No, she ain't got no kids. And
she was career happy.
No, I don't come to a billion times.
He said that bitch will not get pregnant.
She just, I think God just don't want to have no children with certain motherfuckers. Because I was coming in every chance I got.
That bitch was getting rid of it.
Nah, she a doctor. Nah, that bitch she's the type of person, she would have said it, you feel me?
Shit.
Like, nah.
Thing I know.
No, this bitch right here, look, she told me the worst thing in her life was, and this is after the 2 years of me talking to her, after 2 year period, she said the worst part of her life was, and she said she was so fucked up about her marriage and then me and all that situation that she left Tennessee. And she said that she slept with this dude, just random motherfucker she met, and it was the worst mistake of her life. She got pregnant.
Oh, shit.
And she went and, you know what I mean? She went and took care of business.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know you would have hated me if I'd had a baby.
Yeah, bitch.
She said, the way I dip in at your life, she said, and the way you dip in out of mine, she said, yeah, we'd have been cool. She said, but we would have never been like we are. She said, because I always figure myself, if I had a child, it's going to be with you. You know what I mean? For real. And I always thought that too, you know, I'm telling you, I used to come in like I was a faucet. Every time I fucked her. She was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking nobody but her and my wife, and I never fucked them at the same time. Like, I might fuck Gail for about a week straight, and then I might not fuck my wife for about 2 weeks straight. Because my wife used to be on that bullshit. She used to be, like, I used to be looking at her sometime, and she'd be acting like she holding back on that pussy for me and making me mad. And the whole time I'm knocking my bitch down every night, and I'm cool. Bitch, I ain't mad. You know what I mean?
That's you that ain't getting the pleasure.
You know what I mean? I'm not mad. You feel me? I'm not mad.
I got mine.
I got my nut. You feel me? And then,
Now you finna go use the mechanical roll.
And then look, I tell you the most disrespectful thing that a bitch hate that a nigga do is when a bitch sitting there butt ass naked and talking this shit about that pussy, a nigga pull that dick out and jack it off and come on the floor. I've done it before.
He said I done it before.
Swear to God, I've done it. Man, I swear to God, listen to this shit, this is not no motherfucking lie. And these two bitches that I know, they can tell you this shit, man. I had this one bitch, she was trying to trap me in a situation. I don't know if it was a robbery. I don't know if it was she thought I was gonna take care of her and her bitch. But she had a girlfriend and she called me one day and she was like, man, let's turn up with Gal. And I was like, shit, let's go. You know what I mean? I got to the room and her girlfriend's super thick. Gal's like slim, you know. Yeah, but her girlfriend's super thick and she was like a Mexican bitch, you know what I mean? But when she bent her over and got to playing with that pussy and eating that pussy and fucking that bitch, something turned me off about that bitch, man. I don't fuck the gal before. I fucked her. I ain't never fucked her gal.
Yeah.
But when and I'm a freaking motherfucker, but when she got to playing with that pussy and eating that pussy, I was kind of turned off for some kind of reason. No, it's like when you feel that God know that you shouldn't be fucking somebody because it might be a disease or something, God don't let your dick work, man. Cause I don't have a couple bitches that I want to fuck bad, the motherfucking dick wouldn't work.
Yeah, you
and I took it as God was trying to show me, don't put your dick in this hole.
This ain't nothing but trouble.
Putting your dick in this bitch gonna end up in jail, end up with a disease, or you gonna kill this hoe.
Or she
gonna stalk you, it's gonna be fuck your life off, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of them type of situations, and I felt like it, you feel? But with this bitch, I was sitting there and I was thinking to myself, the whole time that we go into the hotel room, man, I spent $250. You think I wasn't thinking about busting? I'm watching Gal smack Gal on the ass. We drinking and kicking it. We get to the room. I swear to God, we get to the room. And Gal get Gal naked and she get eating that pussy. I get to play with that dick and I'm jacking off. And Gal like, come on over here and put that dick in that pussy. It's what Gal telling me to do to Gal. I get close to her. And I don't know if it was a smell. I don't know what the fuck it was. But I went on and jacked off in the corner like a pervert. I cummed on the floor. And Gal didn't understand that shit. That's what the gal that I already on fuck before said. She said, man, come and fuck me in the shower, man. After I don't jacked off, she was like, come fuck me in the shower.
She was trying to get you out the room.
No, I told you I was kind of spooked about that, but I fucked Gal 1,000 goddamn times.
Yeah,
But I ain't never fucked her friend, her girlfriend, because that was her girlfriend. I mean, I knew that like a lot of bitches I don't fuck with got girlfriends. You know what I mean? I mean, they got full-fledged, they in lesbian relationships that I don't know why they don't just invite me into. But sometimes their girlfriends don't want to be a part of the nigga type shit. They don't want the ding-a-ling.
I had 2 white bitches like that.
They don't want the ding-a-ling, but the bitch might want the ding-a-ling, and that'd be the crazy part. Cause look, I seen this stud bitch online. I know you gonna sit right across there. This bitch called herself the super stud. It's some stupid ass bitch. This bitch talking about, I'm gonna tell you the real definition of a stud. A stud is a motherfucker that pussy ain't never been touched. Is a virgin. I'm gonna tell you this, bitch. I'm gonna tell you.
That means ain't a nigga been attracted to you.
No, the bitch is telling a lie. Because if this bitch on been penetrated by anything, even if it's a device, plastic, you're not a virgin no more.
Yeah, no.
You're not a virgin no more, you super stud bitch.
Broken.
If a motherfucker on put some plastic, it ain't gotta be a real dick. If you got any gratification from somebody shoving something in you,
Unless that bitch get fucked in
man,
that.
come on now. I was looking at that video like, this bitch on lost her mind. I was like, this bitch on lost her mind because I know some bull dykers. I know a bull dyker will tell you a bull dyker is a motherfucker that fuck bitches, but every once in a while they go get them a little pole. You feel me?
I think that was my sister. I don't know.
Which one? I sound like a real pervert. I sound like a real pervert.
Wait, no, nigga, you acting like that. Nigga, you got about 5 of them motherfuckers.
No, but I was saying like, which one? Yeah, because I think the one, I don't know what it is, man. It might be some fucked up shit with me, man, but I'm telling you, like, even when I was young, I used to fuck with a couple of guys that was like little tomboys and shit, you know what I mean?
Nah, hell no. I couldn't do like tomboys down there in Florida, them.
No, I'm talking about, these wasn't like, when I grew up with the tomboys, they were still little girls.
Nah, hell
But
no.
they had the ponytail, the pigtail.
Yeah,
But they went out there and
regular.
played. They went out there and played. No, they was in pigtail, but they still went out there. They didn't go cheerleading and shit. They went out there and played football and basketball. Man, there was this one little girl, man, little short, little thick motherfucker, man. I always thought she was gonna be gay. That bitch got 9 kids. You feel me? But we just got there and play basketball, man, and she was one of like she ended up being like one of the national champion type motherfuckers. Went to Tennessee, went to the University of Tennessee, just didn't go pro, because, you know, wasn't no WNBA and that shit back then, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, if you went overseas, you went overseas.
Yeah.
But every time we played basketball from sundown in the summertime, man,
Yeah.
I would guard that bitch. I know she felt that dick on her back. I kept that dick hard rock on her back. I'm like, that bitch going for a layup. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, I tried to fuck her so many times, because she was older than me. I tried to fuck her so many times, man.
You see, now they got them pretty hoopers. Them pretty hoopers now, oh, nigga.
Nah, but see, some of them, I'm talking about, like, I don't see some pretty basketball
Nah, I'm
female
talking about
players.
some bad, but you be like, bitch, you
Yeah,
who?
but I don't see some bad bitches, but I don't see a lot of them bitches that look like niggas.
Nah, I ain't talking about those. I
The
slept
W-
with the school with a few of them.
Now,
too.
the WNBA,
Strong, too.
the WNBA, man, that motherfucker full of nothing but dykes.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers.
All the pretty hoopers stay in college. Once they go to college, they go overseas.
Ain't nothing but a whole.
They too pretty to hoop.
Like what's her name? Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Now she's a sexy bitch. I do some kick it thing, that little freak ass.
Yeah, but the only thing they say was her height. If that bitch wasn't tall, she wouldn't be in the
But I'm saying, but she's a bad
Oh, yeah.
bitch. That bitch proved that she could be a model. You know what I mean? She proved I might stick that tongue somewhere it shouldn't be going. I might stick that tongue in that pussy. And Reese might get up pussy sucked, yeah.
Hey, but look, like you say, she really be getting niggas to trick off too.
Man, I trick off with it, even though,
I
man,
think she got Shaq.
man, I
I
trick
think
off.
Shaq got her first. He like, oh shit.
Man, I trick off with Angel Reese.
He said, I trick off.
Man, I trick off with her. Shit, you know I didn't know that some of them motherfuckers in the WNBA, them folks make about $200 a day. A day. Them folks getting a paycheck of a motherfucker working at McDonald's with overtime.
Be sure to check out our toy department for this afternoon. Check the sauce.
But they making more money nowadays off endorsements. No shit, the Caitlin Clark got like a $40 million deal with Nike. 40 million? You know what I mean? Angela Reese got one too. Them folk pack like they ain't getting paid to play, but it's like the NBA players. Man, they was showing the NFL players' money compared to the NBA players' money. Man, NBA can't handle NFL. Man, you know they was showing like, man, them folk making $230 million. Their contract is $230, $198, $175. I'm talking about these contracts. These niggas they get more money for 10 years of their life. Like Patrick Mahomes, he a franchise player, right? That trick signed a $387 million deal for 15 years. But it's another motherfucker They signed damn near, what's that other dude name? He signed like $500 million. The white boy, what's his name? Joe Burrow. Yeah. But these folks, they got long contracts though. They 15 years. But if I can, if I can play in, if I can get a contract, but most of that money guaranteed, you feel me? If I can get a contract where a motherfucker tell me they gonna give me $300-400 million for 10 years of my life, they gonna get 10 years of every day of my life. I'm gonna go out there and hope somebody break my leg and end my career. Cause you got 300-some million guaranteed. Man, I tell you what. If I'm paying a motherfucker $300-some million to play, I'm gonna put a cast on their arm, a cast on their leg, and you gonna get out there and throw that ball. Cause I tell you, I never seen. Now they have them motherfuckers out there with casts on their arm for real. Motherfucker be out there with a full broke arm, still be out there lineman. Yeah, I seen a center that was out there hiking the ball, and one of his whole wrist was broke. Yeah, it was in a cast, but they had that motherfucker taped up where it looked like a motherfucking, like he had a big bald fish. You hear me? I said, man, that's insane. But I remember, man, when I was growing up in the NFL, when them folks when they played hard, man. Them folks wasn't going out there. Them folks, it wasn't even about money, man. Them folks go out there and try to knock a motherfucking head off. Just principle, you feel me? They don't pacify them motherfuckers by giving them too much money, making them feel like they way more important than they are. Yeah. That's the thing about it.
They giving them niggas perks and everything now.
Yeah, man. Motherfuckers, you got motherfuckers in high school.
You hurt? All right, you go perk.
They keeping them folks full of that dope.
You go perk. You hurt? Your leg hurt?
They keeping them folks full of that dope. You can believe that.
You seen the little band that they have now?
What band?
So they banned for teams that's applying, like giving the players smelling salt. So there's a lot of teams that do it. Some of them don't.
Shit, smelling salt to wake a motherfucker up. What the
So
fuck
they
is
banned.
that? Them hot dogs?
Yeah. So they banned it for the teams that already got it. Like if a player decide to go buy some himself, that's cool.
But if a motherfucker get knocked out,
they
gotta. But see,
they want the player to spend money for it, other than the team.
shit, nigga, if I get knocked out, somebody better wake me up.
Better wake me the fuck up, nigga.
Somebody better wake me up. You know what I mean?
So they banned that shit.
But you know that dude that did that shooting in New York City, he targeted the NFL headquarters. That's why it was a mass shooting about 3-4 days, about last week.
Damn.
That trick drove all the way from he drove across country to New York City and went to the motherfucking to a building in New York City that is the head corporation of NFL.
Yeah.
It's on like the 33rd floor. This trick went on the wrong floor and killed the wrong people. But he went there because he said that the NFL is the reason why he was having brain damage. He ain't never played in the NFL, but he was a hell of a they showed, man, dude wasn't like 25, 26. They showed him in high school. He was All-American. They showed him in college. He was hard. But when he got to college, they diagnosed him with some kind of brain injury that fucked him up and he couldn't go pro. So he said he always dreamed of going to the NFL. He said, but that's what made him go out there.
Yeah, that dream. The NFL dream.
He said, and
that shit, Maggie.
He went and made him fuck his mind up. That trick went up there and he killed about 4 or 5 motherfuckers in that building, man.
It was a black nigga or a white dude?
It was a black dude. Looked like he might have been mixed.
All I said is wait if he was gonna beat that or not.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did out here.
Oh, he did. He went.
It's explained he was black. He explained.
Look, this motherfucker. Look, he went. Like I said, he killed most of the people in the bottom lobby.
Yeah.
He went. He got on the elevator. Went up the NFL floor was on the 33rd floor.
Yeah.
This trick went up to the 30th floor, shot some more motherfuckers, and then killed himself.
Oh shit.
He went to the wrong floor.
Dang.
But he killed some important motherfuckers over some important companies because you knew this building had to be full of nothing but each floor different companies.
Rich ass motherfuckers.
Different companies.
CEOs of the shit.
See, no, not just NFL. I'm talking about CEOs of healthcare companies.
Yeah.
It was a woman that got killed. She was a wife of a state senator, but she was a big boy deal, like a women's advocate type person.
Yeah.
And she was a CEO of a big corporation that was strictly about women.
Yeah.
He killed her by accident. He didn't mean to kill her. He didn't know the fuck that bitch was.
Bitch, I heard this was the NFL building.
He got the wrong tendency because what happened was when he walked inside, he was already walking through Times Square with an AR-15 any motherfucking way. He was walking.
Nobody acting like.
Then nobody, and then they got the surveillance.
Ain't guns bad in New York, nigga. You can't even.
Look, didn't nobody pay attention to what, because he was dressed in like a suit. Like, he was on some Wall Street, that movie type shit where dude.
So we had the AR tucked or something?
Nah, he had it to his side, just walking like an umbrella. And people didn't pay attention, you know, that like
Yeah,
they
he
said.
got it real close, but he ain't just.
Like they said in New York City, in big cities like that, most people ain't paying attention to other people's hands.
Yeah.
They watch a motherfucker's face to see what their actions gonna be, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then he didn't look like he posed no threat. I'm telling you, I seen the surveillance tape where he was walking toward the building, and I wouldn't have better thought anything about him, you hear me?
Yeah.
But when he walked in the building, they got a program they said in New York City where they let New York City police officers work in the police uniform and actually do the job of security.
Yeah.
So when he walked in the building, the police knew that nigga wasn't going down there. So the police drew down on him, and that's why he shot the whole lobby up, because the police drew down on him.
Damn.
He gunned that man down. He gunned some folks down that day. That's why I say, man, there's some motherfuckers sitting in their house right now as we speak.
Going through some shit, man.
Going through some shit in their mind, going through some
When
shit in
they
their
come
life.
outside, nigga, it's over with.
Man, some motherfuckers sitting in their house right now with a whole bunch of weapons
It just sit.
and a motherfucking list of all the problems that's going on in their life. You got motherfuckers that lose their family members because they got health insurance, and then the health insurance companies deny them folks treatment to save their life or make their life longer.
Yeah.
And then you got some motherfuckers be like, well, I'm gonna sue them, but you got some motherfuckers sitting there like,
Fuck the suing.
my mama gone, and she worked her whole life, and she had benefits, and y'all folks treat her like that. Motherfucker put that vest on, grab that motherfucking AI, and they go to the headquarters Cigna and knock her out. They all out, ma'am, because they've been talking to her like, I've seen stories like this where they'd be like, you be talking to an operator and they be your claim adjuster or something, so you get to knowing this person's name. And you might get one of them shit ass claim adjusters to be like, well, I can't help you. Life is life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you find out where that building that motherfucker talking tough.
Man,
behind
what's
that.
that?
Yeah. You walk in that motherfucker talking about, where Tammy Johnson at?
Tammy Johnson.
Tommy, bitch, get your ass over here.
Employee ID 153709.
I want that bitch now. I'm killing everybody. And that's what happens a lot of time because people be like, well, big companies ain't gonna be penalized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like, man, because a lot of them arrogant motherfuckers CEOs, they be like, sue us. We got more money. So you rather let a person suffer more when you don't make billions of dollars
Already from other motherfuckers.
from other people. Just think of any
Prove it.
man, any insurance company, over 80% of the people that pay into insurance don't even use it in a lifetime, man.
Right.
So all that money that them folks take in, that's free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, because now a lot of people don't caught on to that, and a lot of people like, well, shit, why pay for insurance when the same money I put in insurance, I can put into a savings account, and then I can go buy me some life insurance to make sure I'm buried. But fuck making money, letting these folk make money off my money.
Yeah.
Because the insurance company putting your money in the bank, and then that money drawing interest.
Yeah.
So now insurance company catching on to that, and they like, well, look, if you buy a lifetime policy at age 20 years old, at 45, you can cash it out if you ain't died.
Yeah.
You can get a certain amount of your money back.
Yeah.
So they really slick laundering your money, man. They taking your money
and putting it somewhere else.
and investing it.
Yeah.
Because insurance companies ain't just insurance companies. Insurance companies are brokers.
Yeah.
They loan money to other individuals. They gotta put that money in the bank, so the bank gotta loan that money to other people too.
Yeah.
But before they can take a chunk, before a bank can make a big ass loan, just say a regular bank, they gotta, whoever got the most money in that bank, before them folks give somebody a $2 million loan, they gotta go talk to them people.
Yeah.
Because these people got more majority of the money in this bank.
Yeah.
So we're lending some of your money out.
Yeah.
Because that person can walk in that bank and say, look, I want my $2.7 million and 63 cents right now. And them folks got 24 hours to come up with their cash.
Yeah.
They got 24 hours to produce cash. You know what I mean? And most people don't understand that most banks don't carry no more than $100,000 on a daily inside of a bank.
Yeah.
You know, real shit. You know what I mean? Because I went to the bank with the white dude and he cashed a $250,000 check, cashed it. And the woman was like, well, we don't have that kind of cash on hand. And that's the first day I figured that out. But then they can call somebody to bring it.
Yeah. We need this by before we close.
No, look. Me and the white dude was sitting in the bank, and all of a sudden, it's just a regular white dude, not no security guard. Dude pulled up in a Prius. He pulled up in a Prius, looked like he was coming to do some banking. I don't know if he had that hammer on him or not, but he didn't look like that type of, he just looked like a rich-ass white man that might have went in his vault in his house and brought that motherfucking cash up, I swear to God. And it was all $100 and $50 bills. And you would think $250,000 be all this. Man, that shit fit in one blue bag, bro.
Yeah.
One blue bags. $250,000. Because it wasn't no straight $100 bill. It was all brand new. That shit was like, each stack, like $20,000 stacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had to look at it like, that don't look like all your money, girl.
Man,
you know what I mean?
We used the 1, 5, 10.
What we used to the money that already done been filtered into the communities, and then don't got fluffy. They said fluffy money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bills don't get fluffy, so when you fold it, it look like a lot. But when that money comes straight from that press and you get them brand new bills, that shit look like paper. It literally look like paper.
Nigga, that ain't 10K.
Yeah, that ain't 10K, but
that ain't 10K, nigga.
You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I tell you, one day I had like $60,000, bro, and my homeboy was tripping because he had like $40,000 and he had it in a big ass Kroger bag. I'm telling you, he had like $30,000 in a Kroger bag. I got 60 in my pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the difference was all the money that was in his bag was like drug money.
Yeah.
It was literally 10s, 5s, 20s, 50s, 100s, but it was mostly 20s and 5s and 10s.
Yeah, but it's still fluffy,
man. It was a bag. It was like, man, look, the nigga brought it to me. When he brought it up to me, look, cause we were going half on the sack.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, where your money at? I was like, shit right here. I pulled it out, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't no 60,000. I said, nigga, you can put this in the machine. It's 60. I said, how much is that? That nigga said, it's 30 right here, but I got another 30 over here. I'm like, nigga, you bringing garbage bags to a situation? Like, nigga, you don't go cash that shit in, nigga. Yeah, that's how niggas get popped. You running around with a suitcase, nigga, with the same amount of money that can fit in your pocket if you smart. Man, look, I used to go to hood stores and like Ronnie's store, bro. I used to tell Ronnie at the end of the day, I give him all the motherfucking loose change I got for all the 50s and 100s in his cash register. I used to do like 3-4 stores like it every day. I take all the little trash change I got.
Yeah.
If it's 500, 600, 1,000, I go to one of these stores.
And change it.
Man, look, I remember one day I told dude
They'll
that.
take it. Shit.
Man, look, the Phillips 66 dude, one day I went up there, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what he thought I was talking about because he was like, man, I gotta go to the bank. I need to get some change. He said, man, I think it was like income tax change. Everybody coming out with $100 bills and shit. I said, man, I got some change at home. He said, I ain't talking about no change. I said, man, I got some bills at home. He said, like what? I said, I got some ones, some 10s, some 5s, some 20s, you know what I mean? Because at this time, I had a whole bag of motherfucking ones.
Yeah.
Man, I had like $3,000, $4,000 in ones.
Yeah.
Man, I got like another $3,000, $4,000 in 10s and 5s and shit. That shit, I wasn't even spending that money.
Yeah.
So when I went back up to the store, I don't know what he thought I was going to come back up there with. I come back up there with about $5,000 in ones and 10s and 20s. He said, I can't take all that. He said, I thought you were going to come with like $500 or something. I said, bro, I told you I got a second home, man. I said, I ain't tell you. I literally told you because you was talking about going to the bank and I'm seeing you got chunks of hundreds. I want them hundreds.
Yeah.
Put this change in your register and then at the end of the day, you take this shit back to the bank and then you still got hundreds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the little motherfucker tried to be slick with me like he was finna try to slick his story, man. Talking about I'll take all your loose bills, but I gotta have a percentage off of it. He said, man, if you bring me 1,000, he said, I give you like $950, man, because there's a lot of bills and shit. I said, man, I ain't trying to launder my money.
Man, what the fuck?
I was just trying to switch some of it out so when I go get the sack, I won't look like I'm retarded going to the dope man with a garbage bag. You know what I mean? Because that's the best thing about it. When you pull up to a motherfucker, you don't want to have too much. That's too much attention. Now ain't no counting when you dealing with big money like that, man. Every time I ever went and bought like a brick or half a brick or something like that, it wasn't never, you don't count the money, man. Because you know you're dealing with, so you trust the word of a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now, you going to go home and count it, but you ain't going to count it right then
No,
and
no,
there.
I'm saying it's gonna steal the shit. The timing of counting that shit too. So
Oh,
that's too
yeah.
much shit going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Nigga gotta. I'm gonna give you a smaller package. Now you gonna give me a bigger package.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that nigga, look, that nigga gave me them 2 garbage bags, man. I'm telling you, when I went to my homeboy to get the sack right, I had went to about 3-4 other little gambling houses and minimized the 2 sacks into 1. I went up around gamblers and shit like, man, look, man, I got 5 bands. Can I get 5 bands worth of 20s for these 10s and 5s? Number of people, they like, cool, it's cool. You know what I mean? I catch a couple of number people because they taking quarters now any goddamn way.
Yeah.
But we talking about 5s and 10s. That's paper money. So they cool. They going to pay. You know, I don't hit the number for 15, 20,000. They pay me and whatever came in. That might be 1s, 5s, 10s. They ain't going to give you no change, but they going to give you all the dollar bills that came in.
Yeah.
You know, so they didn't give a fuck. But I tell motherfuckers, man, sometimes when motherfuckers look like they got a lot of money, that ain't no lot of money.
Yeah.
That ain't a lot of money. I don't seen $1 million in cash, and it didn't look like what I thought it was gonna be.
He thought the whole room.
I thought, man, look, I thought the whole room was gonna be full of money,
Yeah, look,
and
that
then
motherfucker
to actually,
stack over there in the
man,
corner.
it wasn't even that serious, man. I'm telling you, man, I don't like literally seen $1 million, and that motherfucker, it was all in 50s and 100s, and it didn't look like what I thought, man.
Yeah,
But I
a
guess,
small little taste.
but I guess if it had been in 5s and 10s, we could have filled the room up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can fill a room up with 5s and 10s, you know what I mean? $1,000 worth of ones look like it. Yeah, for real. You get, because that's that fluffy money. Now, if you get 1,000 that's already come from the bank, it be about like that. But if you
Like
get,
it.
but $1,000 of street money, man, $1,000 worth of ones, man, that motherfucker, you ever seen it? You don't have a thing where you brought the ones, you had that goddamn night, you had like 200, and it looked like it was about 700.
It was once upon a time when he used to do that every week. Nigga, I used to stack that 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said.
Man, the ones look like insane, man.
Yeah, but shit, sometimes them ones come just out the machine too, but it just ain't broke it yet.
Nah.
So nigga, let that shit stack up. That shit used to buy right there.
Man, I tell you, man, I had a jug. I had one of them water jugs, like that water jug over in the Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
I had that motherfucker full.
quarters.
Nah, fuck quarters. I had one full of change. But I had one every day when I came home, swear to God. I just take whatever, I take a couple dollars in my pocket. It might be 100, 150. I just twist it like that, just drop it in the bucket. Drop it in the bucket. I swear to God, I did that for like 7, 8 months. And I took my whole family to Disney World with that jug. Man, it was like damn near, it was like $600 to $700 in there. Like $600 to $700 out of 6 months of me just coming home. Some of them that I rolled up was $100 bill and a $50 bill. Swear to God, some of them might be $100 bill and a $20 bill, because every time I used to make sure it was at least 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might pull up to the house and it might be $200 in a shoe from the Mexican or something, and I might that wouldn't accounted for nothing in my life. I come in the house, take that, ball it up, put it in the jar. You know what I mean? I used to be like, God damn, this shit insane, man. I need them jugs right now. I wish I had 2, 3 of them jugs right now.
Nigga said I blew it all on what the bitch wanted.
I did.
Hey, look,
I did.
That's what I be mad about. You stupid bitch, I blew all my money.
I made that bitch life great every day for the last 15 years. And thought that bitch was saving. I should have been saving.
Saving your own damn money.
I should have found me a mistress and got me a condo and been saving money on the side. Fuck with that bitch. I'm telling you.
Hey, look, that was the same shit with me like this.
I should have been
That's
saving
why I
money
broke
on the
up with
side.
this bitch. Like, I had 5 bands. Just moved us in the apartment and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, I'm good. I said, I'm gonna go buy me a car. Nah, you got this car in my name. Fucked up. I should have gone ahead and bought me a car. And then pulled the front of the apartment. Nigga, I was sick.
Oh, you ready?
Bitch, I blew through 5 bands for you, huh?
You ready to do something to that bitch?
Oh, man, nigga, I told you I went to her mama's house and put a fist print in her mama's front door.
I can believe it.
I'm talking about straight, bro. Bitch, open the door.
Man.
Nigga, I'm about to kick the door down, nigga.
Hey, motherfucker don't know the anger of when you got money and then your money start disappearing, and then you start realizing
Like
that you gave it to a motherfucker that didn't respect you.
Hey, look, guess,
Like, bitch, I'd have felt a little bit better if you would have respected though.
Ask me why I did all that, though. Cause that bitch took my TV, my daughter's TV.
Psycho,
That
man.
bitch about to lose her life over a TV.
Psycho dad.
Like, the only thing
Psycho dad.
Look, the only thing that saved that bitch was my mama calling. Saying, boy, get the fuck up out of here. I ain't got no bail money for your ass.
Man.
Oh, shit, you got no bail money? Okay, I'm going.
You got a bed, man, I'm gonna lay on down. I'm gonna leave that bitch alone for the day.
Shit, I left that bitch alone since then.
Hey.
Hey, look, like I ain't never go back.
Man, sometimes you gotta let them situations go, man.
Man, but nigga, I was this close, nigga. I had the gun out. Chris was with me. And look, he a bad influence. That nigga gonna put on the shiesty.
Y'all finna go hit it. Y'all finna go knock Gal out. Y'all finna go pull a caper.
Boom.
Bitch, you thought you got away with stealing my baby
TV?
You thought you got away?
You crazy? God, bitch, you stupid bitch. Come on, Chris. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Man, hey.
I probably would have never met your ass if I did that.
Oh, you would have, because you'd have been goddamn day at your ass and something up under a jail. They said, this nigga is snap.
Nigga shot the bitch over a TV.
He shot the bitch over a 32-inch TV.
No, hell no, that was a 65 inch, nigga. That's why I was really pissed. Like, bitch.
It still would have been the same factor. They'd be like,
Yeah.
They'd be like, that nigga shot that bitch by the TV.
Hell yeah.
What you there for? Bitch, took my TV.
Bitch took my daughter TV. Oh, that bitch
Bitch,
is
took my
dirty.
baby TV.
That bitch, I still want to go kill that
That
bitch.
nigga, that crazy, man. That nigga, that is
I
crazy.
still want to go kill that bitch. You stupid bitch. Ah, you wrecked my car.
So it wasn't a lot of people that night.
Yeah, it was a few. I almost had to whoop some niggas' ass.
Did y'all have a full security night?
No, that's just me. It's Thursday. Well, today Friday night. Friday, we gotta have full security the whole weekend out that motherfucker. They done close all these other motherfucking spots. So.
They can fill up that bill.
Yeah, but you don't want the wrong motherfuckers filling up.
Why they don't walk around with a? You think motherfucker walk around with a microphone with it? They walk around with a microphone with that,
Who?
don't they?
With a microphone.
Just hyping the crowd up, talking to folks, kicking it.
Nah.
They need to do that type of shit. I like that environment. You walk around, get to talking to motherfuckers. I get around and be like, go look it up, get the car! They be like, nigga, what the fuck is your problem? I be like,
Well, you come on. You be the one to do the
I walk around and go to my head.
Hey, how you doing? How you like it in here?
You locking it up in him? I see you got you one of them girl boys over there. Is that a boy girl? Is that a boy girl in your corner? That one thing. I'm telling you, when you go to the motherfucking the Mexican bars, you
Nigga,
gotta
one on the other man.
you gotta know that you gonna be around some boy girls up in them motherfuckers.
Nigga, look, it was one on nigga my size. Nigga, so I looked at him. I was
Damn.
Like, you supposed to be somewhere hooping or something.
You supposed to be somewhere hooping, playing football or something.
Then look, the nigga all.
You sitting up in there looking like
I'm like, what the fuck, man?
you walk around this motherfucker like you ready for a nigga to tap that ass. Fuck wrong with you, man.
Man, this
Fuck
nigga,
wrong
you supposed
with
to be
you.
somewhere to lead. This nigga back here selling ass.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
To a little bit of 5'2" man. To a five.
Little 5 foot nigga.
Man, look, I tell you, they could put a small entryway into every Mexican club and say you gotta be this height to get in that motherfucker. And it'd be a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't be able to come through the door. If they say you gotta be 5'4" to get in this motherfucking club, them motherfuckers won't make it through the door, man.
Fuck that. Look, how about this? Last year for Halloween, they put all the little spider webs and shit on the roof. But you know everybody shorter than me.
Look,
So, nigga, they height is down here. Nigga, I'm like, so how the fuck am I supposed to get through this? I had to walk through like this, bro.
you gotta duck. You gotta duck.
How the fuck am I supposed to get through here, man?
You gotta duck, man. They like you gotta duck, motherfucker. You gotta duck.
Yeah, but I fuck with them,
Yeah, I
though.
tell
I
you.
fuck with them, though.
I tell you, but boy, the craziest thing when I see you see them little Hispanic motherfuckers and they be short, but they be looking like they ready to fight. I'm talking one of them little bitty motherfuckers like dude said, man, when you got that, you fucking with them motherfuckers
Look,
been
you
out
don't
there.
fight.
Man, you been out there fucking with them folks that's out there tossing bricks and concrete all goddamn long. Them folk been out there playing with cement, man. Them folk been out there scarring their knuckles up and blood don't even come out their knuckles no more.
It don't, really.
You know what I mean? They don't even bleed no more, man.
No, they definitely bleed.
Man,
You
I'm
got him
talking,
in the nose.
man, you gotta put one of them motherfuckers to sleep.
Shit, they
Yeah,
don't
they ain't
go to
gonna-
sleep, nigga.
Man, I'm telling you,
Them
it's like,
motherfuckers pop back up like you playing the little whack-a-mole game.
man, I know, because them motherfuckers, I'm talking about, they get full of that motherfucking corona, it's going down. They get full of that liquor, oh, you gonna have to go to court. Because somebody going to jail and somebody going to hell.
Nigga, I remember one night we got to fighting out there, nigga. Them motherfuckers kept popping back up, but I was looking like, hold on, bro. Ain't no way. Nigga, this nigga I know damn well I'm not coming out 4 times. Nigga, I'm getting out of breath and shit. Like, hold on, bro. We ain't gonna be able to. Alright, go ahead. Y'all boys go ahead and swoop them down. Do what the fuck y'all do. I'm done.
Yeah, y'all
He got back up 4 times. I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm good on
I
him.
ain't trying to box no more, nigga. God
Nah.
damn.
I don't knock them down 4 times.
4 times, this nigga get back
He
up.
keep popping up like a whack-a-mole, then I'm done with him, man. Dude, you got that.
You got it, bro.
You
Come
right.
back tomorrow.
You
got
rush me again, I'm gonna shoot you. I ain't gonna keep going through the same old
Man.
shit over and over and over and over.
And then it's like they wait a while too. When they get back up, they come in. Yeah, it's okay, motherfucker.
You got that, but
You got it. But then they gonna come back. Are you ready? Oh, you took a little 30-minute second.
Yeah.
That nigga caught his breath and shit, but I'm still over there like.
The whole time he walking around talking, he catching his breath.
I'm over here still fighting the other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But he just like, all right, motherfuckers.
He like, I'm gonna let you wear out in with him, and then I'm gonna run at your ass like a raging bull. Raging bull type.
Fuck that. Nigga, I almost got fucked up one day. It was, look, I'm dead. You know how they respect me over there.
Look,
It was a motherfucker. He kind of looked like me, but he not. Nigga, I went to one of them other bars, and all I seen was a nigga pull a picture. Is this you? I said, oh no, I know who that is. I know who you is, but that's not me, nigga.
that part.
That
That part.
nigga said, so you know what I'm looking for? Yes.
That's not me, buddy.
But that ain't me, my friend.
That is
That
not
nigga
me,
finna
my
get ready to shake me up in that restaurant, nigga. You can ask, look, you can ask Chris. That nigga getting ready to shake me. Oh yeah, he got pushed over by security.
And they got that little knife already cut. Like, what you gonna
The
do?
nigga had that motherfucker. No, nigga, that nigga was on and get up out of there. That
Yeah.
nigga was already ready.
Like, that ain't me, buddy.
That ain't me, my friend, but I know why you looking for him, and I know who you is.
But from now on, when I see you come around already, a pistol like that.
Hell nah. When I see him, I'm gonna call you, and then when you see his boss, call me, because I'm looking for his boss.
Knock his ass out.
Yeah, I wanted the boss. Why the nigga that he was looking for? Nigga, I wanted to fight his boss so bad. I wanted to kill that nigga.
But I'll tell you, I remember last, what was it? It wasn't even last week, this week sometime, wasn't it?
What?
Nigga got that big breakfast at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, that was, I usually don't eat it.
No, it wasn't last week.
It might be like, I
What time
usually,
is it? Oh, it's fine.
yeah.
What you want, big breakfast?
Nah, bro, shit, I ain't finna let you go out and eat nothing, it's cool. So if I take my ass to bed in a minute.
Yeah. You sure getting sleepy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
done
finna,
ate good too. Slow.
yeah. I'm trying to run to say, I've been on live for 82 minutes.
That's how long y'all was on, did you keep that recording? Or like the live already? From the other day?
Yeah, talking about from the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
We need to put that motherfucker in reels.
I already have.
Oh yeah, you see. Alright.
Man, you know come on
Yeah,
now.
I should know that.
I posted that motherfucker last night soon as I got back home. That's one thing.
I'm gonna send the film to the daughter.
That she got him.
Oh, she got him already?
I tagged in every post.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Maria, two
Two
exclusive.
exclusive.
Two exclusive.
Yeah.
I like that. Two exclusive. Her ass against the wall. Yeah, man. I put that Latin tongue on her line. Come here, bitch. For real.
Yeah, shit.
She ain't doing no. You said what now? Yes, that is a guarantee. I figured nigga be up by noon. Shit, I'm talking about us. The young nigga, he don't even go to work no more. Yeah. You gotta realize our hours are different than most people, you hear me? Just think, right now, a lot of people getting up going to work, we ain't even been asleep. They just not getting up going to work. We still up talking shit. It's about that time, y'all. It's been a great time talking to y'all. I hope you enjoyed this shit. This is always me, man. I don't sugarcoat nothing, but it's time for me to go because the late night shift is over with.